Okay, girl.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Erin Brown. Let's talk. Today's episode, we have Asia, which I wanted to call you Fran because your name is Fran and I don't like calling you
Right. I
Asia.
knew you was having a
I
hard
was,
time with
I
that.
was like, I don't know. My homegirl, and I'm not even going to, we've been friends for a very, very long time, and she is on a new journey right now, and this is a journey that I wanted to capture and share with my tribe, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm not going to butcher your bio or anything. So Asia, aka Fran, take it away. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
What's up, tribe, or whatever? So, I'm Asia. I am a mother of two. I have a husband of 4 years. I live in New Jersey. I'm a nurse of 5 years. I have my master's degree in nurse education, and I'm currently trying to start a wellness Instagram that motivates people to not only eat healthy and be fit, but to be positive and change their mindset.
Awesome. Okay, so you started out nursing.
Yes.
How did that come about?
My mama told me I was going to be a nurse.
Okay, because your mom was a nurse, isn't she?
Right. So my mom is a nurse, and you've known me forever. I like to give people advice. I like to take care of people. Like, that's just in my personality. I'm like crazy and mean, but at the same time, I love you. So
y'all, she is crazy and mean.
It just made sense to like put that in a paycheck, right? So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for a while because I was in retail before that. I had wanted to really like do something with that, but it just wasn't paying off the way I thought it would pay off. The numbers wasn't adding up, to be honest. And then I was like, you need to just stop dicking around and become a nurse. And I was like, okay. So I started up with school and just jumped in, and it was hard, very, very hard, but it was worth it.
Gotcha. What were some of the obstacles that you faced while in nursing school?
Well, so there were a lot of them. To be honest, nursing school is one that the weak do not make it through. Like, they do everything they can to make you fail. And it's not because they want you to fail, it's because you're taking care of people. Like, you have people's lives in your hands. So like, if you can't get to your 2 hour away, like, class in the rain, hail, sleet, snow, and then take this F, then you are sure not going to be able to save nobody's life. So that was one of it. It was like really, really hard to get through. And I'm not a good test taker, to be honest. So it was like I was studying for hours and still get B's and C's. But like, I had to come to that realization, like, C's equal degrees is whatever. Like, you got the information, it's just, and then once you become a nurse, it's like hard, it's like easier, it's easier to like put it in motion. So it was just like one of those things. And then another obstacle was I live in New Jersey and I went to school in PA, and all my clinicals was in Delaware.
Oh.
So like, you gotta be at clinical at 7 a.m., but you're an hour and 20 minutes from your school already. So it was like, hard. It was a lot of traveling. People be hating. They don't want you to know what they know. Like, they don't want to share information. Bless you.
Bless you.
It was just, but I made it through. I'm here, whatever, saving lives and shit.
Yo. Gosh. Okay, so I swear. Look, listen. Nolan's interview was the last one I did, so having y'all back to back is
right. You said it yourself. You said it yourself.
Yeah. Oh man, y'all crazy, but all right. So
to wrap up my little story, I am now finally. I worked on the floor, which means I was in a hospital setting for 5 years, and now I've been a year as a bariatric navigator. So I worked at a hospital floor that was all like bariatric patients and surgical patients, and now I'm a bariatrics navigator, meaning I help overweight patients enter the process before they have surgery and actually lose the weight. So I make sure they understand the process. I make sure they are clear on what they're going to face before and after surgery.
Okay, so you like gastro bypass and that type of
Right.
surgery.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome. So that in itself it produces some type of fulfillment, like being able to sit down
Absolutely.
with folks who are struggling in that area and
Yeah.
guide them through and stuff like that.
Right. So it is fulfilling because I deal with a lot of patients that don't feel good about themselves, or like especially like when I was on the floor, it was really like you're meeting some of the patients you're meeting and they are literally having the worst day of their life, right?
Yeah.
Like they sick, they're having surgery, they don't know what's going on with them, or their visitor, like that the patient is dying or whatever. So it can be hard, but it is definitely rewarding, like when you are able to help somebody overcome whatever it is that they're going through.
Gotcha. Absolutely. So how did nursing and being in your role now, how did that play a role in your health regimen?
Going to work every day and seeing people that are super sick, and knowing for a fact, like after doing my own research and just being on my own health journey, because let's be honest, I've been on a diet since I was 9. So I know I can tell you the calories in a pea. I know
In
a
a
lot
pea.
about that. Right. I know a lot about that. So like becoming a nurse just made me see like people are really out here not taking care of themselves.
Mhm.
Like there's a small portion of patients that I would see like they really couldn't help their circumstances, but the vast majority of patients come in that are sick. It's directly correlated to diet and wellness. Like they're just not taking care of themselves. Like, for instance, diabetic patients coming in, quite literally all you have to do is eat correctly to save your own life. You would be surprised at how many people are not doing it.
Yeah.
Like they just are not doing it. And it's mainly the African American community and the Latina X community that are not doing what they're supposed to be. And that kind of really like pushed me like, damn, like we need somebody with my skin color, with my face. Like, listen, y'all, we gotta do better because it's just we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah.
So that kind of motivated my
absolutely.
fitness journey. Like, I'm like, well, I don't want to end up like them. So let me get on this treadmill and eat these carrots. Like, I don't want to do that. So
Yeah.
that's
So
where that came from.
and it's really, really interesting because if you look at our history, we eat and we eat that it tastes good,
Right.
so that means
Right.
adding so much sugar in the yams
Right.
to make the syrup thick
Well,
and
right.
all the butter in the
Right. Right.
bread
And not to like make it a race thing, but like you have to remember like our culture from slavery is like we would get the leftovers and the scraps from the table of whatever the master ate. So we had to make that taste good.
yeah.
Like a part of eating is it to taste good in your palate.
Uh-huh.
So we add the butter, we add the salt, like we did what we could to make the food enjoyable. And that's been passed down and passed down and passed down and passed down.
Yeah.
Food is very much love in the Black community. So there you have it.
Yeah. So that
Oh, I
okay.
got
That's
another one coming.
I saw I saw you saw you looking.
Wait. Don't go around. Go around.
Okay, I go around.
Oh my gosh. He talked.
He talks. He's a whole person.
Oh
Come
my
say hi.
goodness.
Hi.
What's going on, little guy?
Say what's up, Aaron?
Teach.
What's up, Aaron?
What's up, Teach? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, all right, bye.
Bye.
Go play. Let mommy finish this.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so tribe. I haven't seen Teach since we went out to eat. It was me, you, Nolan. I don't know, but we were at like a Chinese restaurant, like sushi.
I don't even remember this.
He was pissed the whole time.
Teach was?
Teach. He was pissed the entire time, screaming, mad. He was mad the whole
Why don't I remember this? You was in New Jersey?
Yeah, this is one of the times that Bailey was with us. I came in to visit, and we went to the sushi spot over there in Lawnside near where the Pathmark used to be. Yeah. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the instance, but yeah, it happened.
He was.
It happened, it happened.
He wasn't happy. He was not happy about being there.
Don't do that.
See?
Girl, this is my life. Like,
Listen.
can you edit this? I don't know.
I'm not. People need to get the real feel. It's authentic.
Right.
So let's talk going vegan and where that came from with, and what that experience has been like. When did you decide to take this journey?
So if you look back on my page at Veggie Reality Check, shameless plug, you can go back and see that I started a long time ago. So like 2013, 2014 was the first time it dawned on me that maybe vegan was a good choice. And I was in nursing school learning about the diseases. I think Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead had just come out on Netflix, and then a host of other movies came out about food. Okay, you have to wait. Okay, go watch TV. Okay, but don't touch that. So that it sat on my mind that maybe it was something I could give a try. Then I kind of like didn't do it, and then in 2015, 16, I actually was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a try, and it was an epic fail. Because like I thought that I could go into this not cooking, eating fast food, like really, and like if you like anybody that's on their vegetarian vegan journey, like 2015, 16, vegan options were not a thing.
Yeah.
So I was like eating potatoes and fried French fries, like, so I quit. Like I was like, I can't do this, like whatever. And then maybe about 4 or 5 months ago now.
Is he playing with it?
Yeah, sorry. Stop.
Just wanted to let you know.
My husband actually came to me and was like, I think we should go vegan. I was like, what? You? Okay. And it just, because now I'm in that mom role, like it just made sense because I can cook and like I'm always cooking, I'm always home, so whatever. So it just materialized from that. And I've never eaten pork and beef. I haven't eaten pork and beef since I was like 10.
Yeah.
So it just all started to fall into place.
Gotcha.
Stop playing with this.
Gotcha. Teej is still a terror.
Girl. Terrible 3. Terrible 1, 2, 3. Stop. No, I asked you to stop. You're going to get in trouble in a minute. Okay, you have to wait. Go. Okay, but go. Don't touch that no more, okay?
This is gold. I promise. This is gold because
girl,
literally. Oh, this is gold. Okay, so, it's cool that you said your husband was brought this idea to you because that was my next question. Like,
yeah.
How does your family take on? Like, are they vegan? Obviously, they are.
Right. Well, so Tyrese is. So here's the thing. We are vegan 95%. The other 5%, if dairy slips into our meal, we don't beat ourselves up about it.
Okay.
Like, because it just happens. Like, because now there are like options out there where you can go out to eat, and sometimes like you just don't read carefully enough, or like you just want to taste it. Like if y'all think I'm not gonna taste my mom's mac and cheese on Thanksgiving,
it is. Yeah.
Right.
Don't shoot yourself.
Right. We don't go crazy, but we try to stick to whole plant-based diet and move on with that. But 5% of the time things happen. Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned a few things that kind of got in your way during your journey. Is there anything else that stands out that folks who are beginning this journey now should be aware of?
Definitely. You can't enter this diet thinking you're not about to cook. Like you have to cook. It's just you have to cook. Like it's not possible. And then another thing is you have to not rely on things that have ingredients. So that was like one of our things. Like, is it vegan? So like when you go to the market and be like, is it vegan? You probably shouldn't even be buying it.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's still processed. It's still not good for you. You should try and eat as whole as you possibly can, just so you don't run into any error.
Mm-hmm.
So that I guess that would be my tip to people. Like if you want to become vegetarian or vegan, if you have to ask yourself when you're grocery shopping, leave it, sis.
Okay, so how do you feel about pescatarian? Bailey and I, right before we got, well, not right before, but probably about 8 months before we got married, we both decided to switch to pescatarian on, and we just went full force with just, fish and seafood.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt so much better,
Mm-hmm.
and I was still able to have like a shrimp here and there and stuff like that. So what are your views on like pescatarianism?
Mm-hmm. So I think it's a good segue into vegan.
Wow.
I think that so I'm not a vegan for like animal purposes. So don't get me wrong, I love animals, but if I was stranded somewhere, I would eat a chicken. Right. I would eat it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna die with the chicken and no. So I think pescatarian is a good diet, like making a transition, but I worry about like the mercury in the fish and a lot of fat products in the fish. So like meat is heavy on fat. And that was one of my things, like especially since like my hyper focus is diabetes because I've had some things happen in my family, and I'm like, well, let me read up on this. And I think that fat really heightens possibly getting diabetes, and I won't go all the way into the science and blah blah blah, but a lot of research points to that. So I think fish is okay, like if you're transitioning, and if I went to Greece tomorrow, like I'm going to eat a piece of fish because it's super fresh, but like I think it's a good segue into just going straight plant-based.
Gotcha.
I just think it's better for your body in the long run.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so
Here.
wow. I jumped through all of them already. And
Whoa.
Yeah. Dang, crush it. All right, so let's talk veggie reality check. Let's talk that. Obviously your content is based around vegetables.
Right.
And
so
go ahead.
Okay. So if you've been following that page for a while, you know.
And you should be.
Okay. Shameless plug. It was hold on a second, sir. Please be quiet, okay? Mommy's doing something important.
Get this page.
Okay, thank you. Girl, I could afford a glass of wine for this. Like
you could have.
So first of all, when I scheduled this, I thought that they wasn't going to be here. And I had my days mixed up. So here we are. But anyway, if you've been following it for a while, you know that. Come say hi at this point.
You might as well just be on the other lap.
Right. So it was vegan reality check, but like I just told you, 5%. Sometimes we do occasionally eat dairy, whatever. So I changed it to veggie just because it's not so hyper focused on vegan. So I can flip it up whenever I need to. And the purpose of the page was to strictly be about food. And then I was like, well, food and wellness go hand in hand, like they go together. So it just kind of was like, well, I'm going to feed you with the veggies, and then I'm going to give you a reality check about your mindset and changing your lifestyle. So, hey, no. I can't hear you.
Halfway through.
Nah, it sounds like you're super far. Now I can't hear you at all. Sign it to me, girl. Right.
No. Hey, this page.
Jeez, come on.
Put on the page. Put on the
I don't
page.
hear anything. You can hear me though?
Can you hear me now? What? There's no way.
Okay, I can hear you a little bit.
Okay.
How about now?
Okay.
Okay, so we just gonna do it like this because I'm gonna keep the headphones on for the effect.
Right.
This whole interview is so shy. It's beautiful though. I love it because it's live. It's not gonna be live, but it's live. So
Right.
okay, so what inspired you to start your Instagram page? Like,
So I originally started to hold myself accountable.
accountability, love it.
Right, like if you put it out there, then bitch, you better be doing it. So like, it started as an accountability page, and then it just, as I grew, like it started to, I started to change it to what I wanted to put out there in the universe. So it's not only it's still an accountability page because I can't tell you to love yourself and eat this way and not be doing it.
Absolutely.
So if anything, it's still an accountability page, but it's just starting to shift to where I just want people to jump on board with me and better their lifestyle.
Gotcha. Okay. Since you started this, how has it elevated your life? Has it?
In a lot of ways, because remember I just said it was an accountability page. So
yeah, absolutely.
So I might not how can I put this into words? Like sometimes if I'm not feeling what I'm saying, I feel it after I say it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I like that.
Like I can hop on camera and be like, girl, we're not taking no trash today. But like I had literally just took trash 2 seconds ago. And then when I'd be like, girl, we're not taking no trash today. We're going to do this and we're going to do that. And I'd be like, yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. And then, like I hype myself. Like, like I'm my own hype man. So like, it just all falls into place. Like every time I get on that camera and be like, oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Like, this is what we're doing. We're realigning with like, blah, blah, blah. I feel that. Like, I'm not only talking to like you guys,
but you're talking to yourself.
I'm right. I'm talking to myself. So.
Yes. Yes, I love that. I told you from the very beginning when you first started, like with the whole like the shifting your mindset aspect. Right. I'm like, let's go because I love it, and I really we need to see more of it. You know,
yes, I was just about to say that we need to see more people like listen, shift that mind because we are so trained like as little kids to think a certain way, like, and now as adults we're like, hold on, that's not the only way.
Exactly. So, exactly. It's
I'm sorry if my camera's shaking. The only thing I can do is beat them, and I don't want to do that on camera.
Don't beat them. It's just a case. Listen. One day we're gonna be in the studio. We're gonna be able to do this legit, and then when we watch, we're gonna rewatch this, and we'll be like, "Girl, we were so like, what was we doing? Like we was right, we was hustling, making it happen,
making it happen." Oh my God!
Notifications,
girl, I can't help that I'm famous.
Awesome. So Stop. We already talked about, what inspires you to create the content and what inspires you to start your Instagram page. Is there anything else that you would like to add during any segment, whether it's, going back to nursing, maybe some nursing students, or going back down to vegan, anybody starting that journey, anybody even starting their social media? Is there anything you want to add?
So yeah, I could add a whole lot of things. So I want to talk directly to my Black people. Y'all got to stop with the fried chicken and stuff. Y'all got to get on board with eating healthy. Like, not everybody, don't do that. Not everybody, but like, we got to get on board with eating right and fueling our body to sustain and live for a long time. Like, it's just got to happen. I've seen so much in the hospital, that it's just like, we got to do better. Mm-hmm. And to everybody, I want to say that you have to not take life for granted because it's not guaranteed. Like, with a lot of life, there is a lot of death, and I've seen that as well. And
absolutely.
You have to not think that you're invincible. And I think, like, you know how they used to say, like, oh, teenagers think they're invincible. No, like, teenagers and up, like, people say, oh, that happened to them, that would never happen to me. So you just have to be mindful, be cautious, and take care of yourself. Like, that's it. Like, my whole message is to take care of yourself, because you never know what could happen. Be grateful and take care of yourself.
Awesome. Okay, so if we wanted to support you, the people who want to support you, I'm already in that bag, but where can we find you on the World Wide Web?
All right. So, I'm on Instagram. You can find me at Veggie Reality Check. I'm on there all the time. Like, you can send me a message. If you want me to coach you, we can definitely set that up. I'm actually working on starting a coaching program to do like group coaching and one-to-one. I'm writing my first ebook. You inspired me. So it's a lot to come. I'm not fully set up right now. I just want you to sit back and enjoy the content, unless you really know that I'm the one for you. But there's going to be so many things that I hope push people to be better.
Awesome. Okay. Well, Fran, I want to take this moment to acknowledge you. Acknowledge the person that you were, the person that you are, and the person that you're becoming. We've known each other for 10 plus years, I want to say.
I think a little bit longer.
Oh, probably plus. Like, baby,
you knew me when I was super duper skinny.
You knew me
at Marshall's
back when I didn't have. You knew me before the dress, didn't you?
Right? Yes. I was like, who that?
Wait, your words. Who that man? That's your word.
I'll put that out there on the internet, but since we doing that, who is that man? I love you, girl.
So, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge you and all that you've accomplished. I know it hasn't always been easy, but you've always persevered. So I want to acknowledge you for just staying consistent and staying dedicated to who you are as a person, as a mother, as a daughter, as a sister, just as a wonderful human being. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. You think I'm wonderful, girl? Thank you.
Sometimes.
Except for when I'm making you cry. Well, that's a story for another time. Like, I'm gonna come back in here. Like, when we
I don't know why we still friends. I swear, yo. They say that, those true friends are the ones that take you through the ringer, but they've always been there. And you've honestly always been there. So that's why we still like this. Yeah. Crazy as hell, though.
We live forever away, but we still family. It don't matter. When we linked up, you, me, Nolan, it's like we never was apart.
Exactly. And that's what I believe. That's what true friendship and family is. Absolutely. Sure. All right. So, final question: what does Fran need to live a happy life?
So what I need to live a happy life is definitely going to be my children. Love, honesty. Won't turn this into a whole religion segment, but I definitely need God. That's one of my things. I've got into that deeper in these last few years. So that's what I need to live a happy life. I need my family. I need love, trust, honesty, and my faith.
Absolutely. I love it. He is over it. I know. We wrapping it up. It's okay. We wrapping it up.
I am going to have me a big... Listen, I hope you can edit this.
Yo, I am not editing a damn thing. This interview was by far one of the funnest.
Yay!
It was so entertaining, and it's saying exactly how it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put your ad and my ad and all that in there.
Yes.
Other than that, it's staying just the same. Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoyed, this little chit chat with Fran, aka Asia. AKA, I'm gonna call her friend for the rest of her life.
AKA mama.
Mama, sister, best friend.
Right.
Titles.
Run it down. I'll be somebody's auntie too. Let's run it down.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful evening and we will talk soon.
Bye.